Why would someone bring onions to Toy Story 5? Oh, just roll the intro. What's up, everybody? This is AJ, and welcome back to Roll Credits, Please. And today we'll be talking about Toy Story 5. It's crazy that Toy Story's been around since I was 10 years old, and I'm a 40-year-old man now. And it's just wild to see that the franchise is hanging around so long, but I mean, they're doing something right. I remember back in 95, like going to see this movie for the first time, and just like some of the references and like jokes and stuff, they stood the test of time. Like, I've watched this movie with my kids, and like everything still holds up. And a lot of those things fly over their heads too. And I know when I was 10, I didn't understand anything that was happening in the movie other than I saw toys and I saw wild adventure. And that was pretty much it. And there aren't many films that can do that, just throughout cinematic history. There's not a lot of franchises that hang out and just capitalize on our nostalgia. And it just keeps that sparkle alive, and it keeps everything going. And now, because I say that, Toy Story 5 has some massive weight on its shoulders, and it has to deliver. And I'll tell you right out the gate, it does. Now, make no mistake, this movie is very emotional, but it's also relevant at the same time. And I like the direction that they went with this, where like it's all focused on Jessie for the most part. It's almost like a passing of the torch. Especially considering that this film has mostly been run by the guys, Woody and Buzz. So the core plot of the film like really dives into the analog toys of our day when we were younger, and just the parallels that it brings where everything jumps into the new digital age. And it also talks about how modern technology is sort of like a gateway for our kids and social media. Now, anybody with children out there, that Lily Pad is going to be the antagonist of the film without even seeing her do anything. As soon as she pops on screen, she's the baddie. And it definitely ties in today with the things that we're going through with our children as far as like combating screen time and just trying to get them to interact with each other. Now, of course, we have Jessie as our main protagonist, but we also have a new character, Smarty Pants, and he's voiced by Conan O'Brien. And so with the Smarty Pants character, he more so represents us, the adults, and just how we remember how things used to be and just being lost in just the techno age. But just having this character on screen, like, he is amazing comedic relief, and he really steals the show. Now, with all that praise, that doesn't mean that the movie is flawless by any means. In the second act, things kind of get clunky. You have so many characters that have been introduced throughout the Toy Story franchise that a lot of them, they don't really have anything to do with them. Some of them are just quick cameos on screen. Some of them are just like hanging out in the background, not really doing anything. But you can tell like some of the subplots, they lose their way just a little bit in the film, but it still rolls pretty smooth. Now, you may have noticed I haven't really said anything about Buzz and Woody just yet. Like I said, the movie really focuses on Jessie and Bonnie's connection. But they did handle Buzz and Woody very well. We have been riding with Woody and Buzz for a really long time, over 3 decades. And now, that they're apart from Andy, there really isn't a story to follow there, regarding Andy. So the common sense move was to send everything through Jessie. And I will say they're not cheapened. They are more so support characters, but they're very strong support characters. They still feel essential to the overall story and the fabric of the Toy Story universe. So as far as passing my screen test, the third act of films is usually where I start wanting to pick up my phone and, check notifications and things like that. But I didn't even think about my phone during the third act of this film. It was very strong, solid performances. There were no dry eyes in the theater. I cried, my kids cried. It was something. There was so much emotional gravity. Like you couldn't help but to be locked in. And just every single moment with Jessie during this stretch of time, like the closeout of the film, like everything was impactful and it hit like a ton of bricks. It was just a beautiful passing of the baton. I'm really interested in seeing just how far they can take this thing, just within the Toy Story universe. Like, is the franchise is amazing. It still has a lot of gas in the tank. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. And there are some things in the movie that kind of hint to just a little bit more. I mean, we've been stuck with these characters for a really long time, and this was owed to us. So, where does this film stand on my wallet scale? Honestly, full price ticket, all the way. I'm talking take your family, take somebody else's family. If you want to make it weird, join somebody else's family. Just go see the movie. All right, so in the comments below, let me know, what is your favorite Toy Story film in the franchise? And if you've seen this one, where does it fit within the Toy Story franchise for you? And if you're digging the content that I'm putting out, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and help me get to that 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. Hey, you've got a friend in me. And until next time, roll credits, please.